Hey everybody, this is Flipcam Gamer. Look, I'm really sorry I'm in a huffy mood. I mean, I'm finally on vacation, but look, here's the thing. Apparently I just found out that I used the wrong type of song for MLPE episode 12 called Cutie. Because apparently I got a copyright notice on it, so now I gotta review the episode again. But without the song this time. Okay, how am I supposed to use a song joke without... Not to mention, I got a copyright notice for saying breathe and breathe. That wasn't even the song I was using. Like, why? This is why copyright laws suck. Okay, they mistake the wrong things. So, I can't review another new episode, so now I have to review Call of the Cutie again. This is exactly why copyright laws suck. Because they don't know the difference of the correct song. The song I used was by Ox from the game Mad World, and it was Breathe, not Breathing Breathe. So yeah, as you can tell, I have to review Call of the Cutie again. Fantastic. Perfect way to start off my break, isn't it? I already have another episode uploading in process, and I'm sure it's going to be uploaded by the time I'm done with this review. So now it's time to review episode 12, Call of the Cutie. Again. So as I explained before in the previous cut, we begin in the episode in the school. Don't worry, I'm over it this time.
Let's quiet down, please. We have a very important lesson to get to. Thank you. Today we are going to be talking about cutie marks. Boring. You can all...
So yeah, I really have nothing to say concerning the fact that I explained everything in the previous cut. I'm just really upset right now because that copyright law just flung out of nowhere. And all the stuff I said in the previous cut, I managed to delete. I'm really mad at myself. So look.
See my cutie.
So I'll try to explain everything as much as I can. So the episode begins in the school, and as I said before in the previous cut, and in episode 2, we're going to be talking about cutie marks.
Can't you? Like all ponies, I wasn't born with a cutie mark. My blank was blank.
Aww, she's so precious.
Then one day, when I was about your age, I woke up to find that a cutie mark had appeared.
Look at her hair.
Yes, I know, but honestly, that's how every pony was wearing their mane back then.
After all, she was born around the 80s. You should learn to respect your elders.
And I had decided to become a teacher, and the flowers symbolized my hopes that I could help my future students bloom if I nurtured them with knowledge.
So yeah, so as you can tell, the main character of this episode is going to be Apple Bloom. Oh yes, and did I forget to mention that Apple Bloom was the focus because I realized how much of a stupid episode Bridal Gossip was? Yeah. I may have given Bridal Gossip a B quickly, but guess what? I'm now denying it. Okay, now I realize how dumb Bridal Gossip is. And you want to know what the funny thing is? I'm now changing it from a B to a D-. Yes. I just want to throw that out there. So yeah, so we not only meet Apple Bloom, but we meet the adoring other little child named Diamond Tiara and her bitch sister or whatever friend, Silver Spoon.
Now, can anyone tell me when a pony gets his or her cutie mark?
Oh! When she discovers that certain something that makes her special.
That's right.
Or him.
A cutie mark appears on a pony's flank when he or she finds that certain something that makes them different from every other pony. Discovering what makes you unique isn't something that happens overnight, and no amount of hoping, wishing, or begging will make a cutie mark appear before its time.
What?
Oh! You know, why is it that she sits right next to them? I'm just asking. Again, I'm really sorry. It's just with the fact with the copyright on me. Like, why did they give me that copyright notification? Okay, look, I'm really sorry. It's just with the copyright notification, it's throwing me off. Okay, so I'm just pretty much going to explain it shortly. Apple Moon gets in trouble about the no passing thing, and she gets called by a blank slate by Time and Diara. Like in the previous cut, I would call her a bitch. So fast forwarding through that scene, and you piece of shit. Okay, so getting past that scene and getting past the theme, we cut to after school as Apple Bloom is not so happy for getting in trouble for all the wrong reasons.
Want something sweet? I got some peppermint sticks. I made them myself.
Oh yes, and we also meet one of Apple Bloom's friends, Twist.
That make you smile. No. I don't know why we had to sit through a lecture about getting a cutie mark. I mean, waiting for your cutie mark is so last week.
So yeah, as you can pretty much tell, Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara are like the representation of all the popular kids nowadays.
You got yours. I just got mine. We all have them already. I mean, almost all of us have them already.
I'm going to say a bitch.
Don't worry, you two. You're still totally invited to my quinceañera this weekend.
You know, I've actually been to bar mitzvahs before. Trust me, I've been to like 4 of them, like 2 years ago. And what exactly is a quinceañera again? And in the name of God, I'm not in the mood. Because if you complain about it in the comments, get out or kill yourself.
It's going to be amazing. It's a party celebrating me and my fantastic cutie mark.
Like, yeah, it was all over MTV last night.
How could it not be? Bop, bop, sugar bop, round. Give me a break. See you this weekend. Blank, blank.
I'm sure it's what all the popular kids act like nowadays. But hey, at least the people I went to school don't act like complete and utter douchebags.
It's not fair.
Okay, so we cut to Sweet Apple Acres as Apple Bloom is saying it's unfair and Apple Jack tries to calm her down.
Cutie mark. Every pony gets one eventually.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward some more.
I want one right now.
Okay, so basically what happens is that Apple Bloom gets the idea that she may follow the family tree and might have to do, Cutie Mark may do something with apples. And so she joins Applejack to sell apples. But ultimately it backfires. You dumb computer! What's the matter with this dumb piece of shit? Oh my God.
Some days full of apples? A satisfied customer eating an apple?
Maybe I gotta increase my sales figures first.
You took it, you buy it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure screaming at your customers is definitely going to ensure that...
Here's your credit. I'm sorry, ma'am. Ma'am! Oh. Now, Apple Bloom, you can't just...
There'll be 4 bits.
I didn't put those in my bag.
Likely story. 4 bits, lady.
Apple Bloom, I am really, really sorry about that.
And one obnoxious comedy routine later,
Take Cutie Mark.
her Apple Bloom gets fired.
Horses. Besides, you're not that grown up just yet.
Okay, so basically Applejack tells her to go see her friend Twist. Yes, and big surprise, we find out that Twist has her cutie mark.
It is my cutie mark. Well, I've always loved making my own savory sweets, but it took me some time to discover that it was my super special talent.
Pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah, pretty sweet. Hey, this doesn't mean we can't go to the quinceañera together. You're still gonna come to the party, aren't you? Of course she will. It's not like being the only pony there without a cutie mark will be like the most embarrassing thing ever.
See what I mean by popular kids acting like bitches? Alright, so we basically cut to Rainbow Jack. Oh my... Rainbow Dash, helping Apple Bloom what the situation is.
There's a quinceanera this afternoon, and every clone in my class will be there, and they'll all want their cutie mark. I said, I want to get my cutie mark, but I'm no good at selling apples, but I really want to go to the party. But how can I go to the party if I don't have my cutie mark, which my big sister says I'm going to get eventually, but I want it now.
Yeah!
Cutie mark? I can get you a
Okay,
cutie
could you
mark like that.
kind of lower that?
Jack says these things take time. I have to just wait for it to happen. Why wait for something to happen when you can make it happen? But Applejack says, hey, who are you going to listen to? Applejack or the pony who was first in her class to get a cutie mark?
I vote for Applejack. Seriously, anything that involves what Rainbow Dash doing is definitely going to be a negative.
But I was going nowhere in a hurry. It wasn't until my very...
Alright, so Rainbow Dash decides to train Applejack and do many things as possible. And unfortunately, I have to fast forward through the entire montage because I can't use the same damn song I used in the previous cut because otherwise I'm going to get another copyright on this video. And then I have to record this episode for a third time. Like, this is what I hate about copyrights, when they just throw that notification in for something you didn't use for the wrong reasons. You know what? Green Scorpion's right. Copyright laws do suck. Oh my god. This computer is acting freaking retarded right now. Oh my god. Okay. And while this dumb piece of shit is loading, I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And this damn thing is still loading. Okay, thank God.
That one.
Okay, so after the montage ends, they basically get over all...
You're eating cupcakes?
Alright, so basically what happens is that during the montage, Apple Bloom tries so many things, but ultimately they backfire. And then Pinkie Pie shows up, and then she gets the idea of trying to sell cupcakes.
Cupcakes? Eating cupcakes? I really appreciate all your help, Rainbow Dash. You're a really great coach, and I've really learned a lot from you, and I'm sure I can learn a lot more, but I've got some cupcakes to eat. See you at quinceanera.
At least some insult to injury with her didn't last long.
Hold on, Pinkie Pie. I'm coming.
Sorry, I was just checking what time it was in the back of the thing.
A cupcake getting cutie mark. It's so obvious. Now, where are those cupcakes? I'm ready to chat out. I don't have any cupcakes. Oh. But you look like you'd be good at helping me make some. I guess...
No good. 20-second Pinkie Pie song.
Cutie marks could work too. All you have to do is take a cup of flour, add it to the mix. Now just take a little something sweet, not sour, a bit of salt, just pinch. Seasoning, taste this, just a cinch, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Add a little more and you count to 4, and you never get your fill up. Cupcakes, sweet and tasty cupcakes, sweet and tasty cupcakes, 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 cupcakes.
Okay, to be fair, the cupcake song isn't as horrendous, say, like Evil Enchantress, where actually, in all honesty, I forgot to mention that the Evil and Treasure song really got on my nerves, and it's actually one of the few Pinkie Pie songs I really fucking despise. But this one is actually more catchy, and it leads back to the Pinkie Pie roots. Okay, since considering the fact I want to shorten these episodes, long story short, Apple Bloom makes the cupcakes, but ultimately they end up as burnt and grotesque. And then she explains the situation to Twilight.
Help me! What's the matter? Just today, next one of my thoughts to be there and all the cutie marks, and I want to get my cutie mark, but I'm no good selling apples and hang gliding or making cupcakes. But I want to go to the party, but how can I go to the party if I don't have my cutie mark? Which PJ Pot says I can't just make appear, but I need it to appear. Right now! I don't follow. How can I help you? You can use your magic to make my cutie mark appear. Oh, no, Apple Bloom. A cutie mark is something that a pony has to discover for herself. Please, Twilight, just try. I'm sorry, but... Oh, please, 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 please. All right, all right. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes.
Okay, long story short, it totally backfires. Apple Bloom decides not to go to the party, but then she ends up... And believe it or not, the party happens to be at Sugar Cube Corner.
Sugar Cube Corner. Don't forget your party hat. Forgetty-forgetters.
Oh yeah, and then Pinkie Pie was also hosting the party.
Get out of here before any pony sees it. Hey! It's my quinceañera. I'm supposed to get the first bite of cake.
Well, why are you letting him eat the cake to begin with? Okay, so Pinkie Pie tries to get... Oh my god, what am I... Ugh! Okay, as I was saying, Apple Bloom tries to get out of the party, but then... And during the scene, she does everything she can to try to get out of the party by avoiding everyone who doesn't really know anything.
Okay, Apple Bloom.
And when did the other ponies start to wear dresses? Okay, so just when Apple Bloom's about to leave, Applejack manages to stop her.
I was afraid he wouldn't show up. Sure am glad you came to your senses about this whole cutie mark thing. These things happen when these things are supposed to happen. Trying to rush it will just drive you crazy. I'll let you be. Looks like your friends want to talk to you.
AJ, why would you think that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon are Apple Bloom's friends? I mean, I ask you, does Apple Bloom even tell Applejack what's going on at school? Like, doesn't she tell her, AJ, listen, I got bullied in class today by Diamond Tiara because I got in trouble for something I didn't do. And for that matter, why didn't she get a conference meeting with Applejack, Apple Bloom, Granny Smith, and Big Macintosh to explain the situation, and then Miss Cheerily can expel the two brats?
Well. Look who's here. Nice outfit. Just something I pulled together last minute. It really shows off your cutie mark. Oh, wait. That's right. You don't have one. I have a cutie mark. What? Since when? Since,
And one more obnoxious family routine later, and it completely backfired.
Oh, no. Wow, that is an amazing cutie mark. Nice try. Blank. You got a problem with blank?
But then Apple Bloom gets saved by two more ponies, which is the introduction to Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle. Scootaloo, a young Pegasus who lives up to the expectations of Rainbow Dash, and Sweetie Belle, who we are later going to find out in a later episode, is the sister of Rarity.
The problem is, it means she's like totally not special. No, it means she's full of potential. It means she could be great at anything. The possibilities are, like, endless. She could be a great scientist, or an amazing artist, or a famous writer. She could even be mayor of Ponyville someday. And she's not stuck being stuck up like you two.
Thank you.
Hey, this is my party. Why do you come on her side?
And the best part is, like Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo don't have cutie marks either.
You don't have any cutie marks either? I thought it was the only one. We thought we were the only two. I, for one, think you are 3 very lucky fillies. Lucky? How can they be lucky?
Don't make her go Matilda on your ass!
They still get to experience the thrill of discovering who they are and what they're meant to be. And they've got all the time in the world to figure it out. Not just an afternoon.
Wow, Apple Bloom! I wish I could be a scientist. Maybe I got my cutie mark too soon. Hey, what's that pony doing? This is my party. Every pony's supposed to be paying attention to me. Whatever. We still think you're losers. Right, Diamond Tiara? Sugar? Not now, Silver Spoon.
No big deal, Diamond Tiara. Besides, I remember one of my bar mitzvahs, I think it was like a Carly Bernstein's bar mitzvah, she actually had a little bit of a meltdown. I mean, trust me, that's when I was like out of control and all.
Name's Scootaloo, and I'm Sweetie Belle, Apple Bloom. This song is so super. So I was thinking, now that we're friends, we are friends, right? How could we not be? We're totally alike. We don't have cutie marks. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon drive us crazy. Totally crazy. Well, now that we're friends, what if the 3 of us work together to find out who we are and what we're supposed to be? Ooh, we could form our own secret society. I'm liking this idea. A secret society. Yeah. We need a name for it, though.
So yeah, not only do we meet Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle, but it's also the introduction to
It's perfect. This is gonna be
the
wonderful.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Let's see if there are any cookies.
And then we get our moral for the episode.
Dearest Princess Celestia, I am happy to report that one of your youngest subjects has learned a valuable lesson about friendship. Sometimes the thing you think will cause you to lose friends and feel left out can actually be the thing that helps you make your closest friends and realize how special you are.
Alright, so that was called The Cutie, and since I now reviewed this episode a second time without any music whatsoever, let's look at this episode thoroughly this time, because here's the thing. It's still a good episode, don't get me wrong, but I gave it an A+ last time, but I mean, when you think about it, the only thing I didn't really like about this episode was basically how many times the Apple Bloom got set back. Oh yes, and how could I forget Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon? But everything I said in the previous cut of how Apple Bloom gets development, we meet Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle and the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and the moral itself does actually keep this episode afloat. So, other than the 2 flaws, and I'm sure all the other positives in the episode do outweigh the negatives. So the grade will drop, but it doesn't drop by a whole much. I think it just drops down to an A. Alright? Alright. So, I'm Flip Can Gamer, and copyright law sucks!